So, I have finished writing enough of my movie to where I can actually talk more about the plot of it for those who are excited to see a movie that I'm trying to get on Tubi. There's never going to be a guarantee as to whether it'll actually happen or not, but it is called Approved for Streaming. So, I said the plot was about a guy who gets rejected by Tubi, so then he decides to make another movie that will get accepted by Tubi. So I want to clarify, this is a movie inside of a movie. So it starts off with me basically vlogging like I'm doing now, talking about how easy it is to get a movie on Tubi, and then I immediately get rejected by Tubi. And the first 10 minutes is me gathering all of the costumes for all the characters I'm going to play in my second attempt to get a movie on Tubi, and talking about the movie itself. And then after about 10 or 12 minutes, it shows me put a flash drive into my computer, and then you watch the movie inside the movie. So the movie inside the movie is where Fit Kettlecorn and Reese Thorne appear as best friends, just like they did in Candy Addict, right? And this movie inside the movie, the plot is that Reese and Fit have a wedding video business. That's what they do for a living. They film weddings. But Fit is very sad about this wedding video business because Fit craves companionship. He craves love. And by working on wedding videos all the time, he's capturing someone else's moment. He's capturing love while feeling unlovable. So this causes him to spend all of his money on candy, which is a direct reference to Candy Addict, which was a metaphor for being a drug addict. So candy is drugs in this movie. It's PG-13, so can't use real drugs. So Fit keeps blowing all his money on candy to cope with the lack of companionship in his life. And he decides to make a few offensive jokes on Twitter, which angers every single person in Reese and Fit's local community to the point where they don't even want to hire them for wedding videos anymore. So not only can they no longer generate revenue, Fit has been blowing all the rent money on candy. So now Reese and Fit are on the verge of eviction. So, because they're broke, they decide to turn on Tubi instead of Netflix because they can't afford Netflix, and they notice how low quality the movies are, yet how popular they get on Tubi. So they're like, well, what if we made trash for a quick buck in order to pay our rent? So then the meta aspect of the film begins. Now, Fit still wants to seek this companionship that he so desperately craves, so he begins simping over some random e-girl online. Now, this e-girl decides to give him a shout-out, which gets the attention of a prolific serial killer named Silhouette, who exclusively goes after people that this e-girl acknowledges publicly. Now, while Fit and Reese are casting and writing this Tubi movie, they have a serial killer on his way to their house, and they have no idea. Now, I think I'll leave it right there. I think I will leave it right there. That's the plot. And then after the movie inside the movie's done, it comes back to basically me vlogging in front of the camera, and then it shows me resubmitting it to Tubi at the end of the movie. So it's a movie inside of a movie, and I explain the plot of the movie inside the movie. So enough of it is written to the point where I'm like, okay, I know exactly what's not going to change and what's going to stay. So now you guys kind of have a better idea of what Approved for Streaming will be if it gets approved for streaming.